on your word revealed. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yes, Lord, have your way. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are welcome. Have your way. You are welcome in this place, God. Welcome into this broken vessel. Now, God, I give you permission to have your way. Hey, you are welcome into my situation, oh God. Welcome into my every being, oh, oh, oh. Now I give you permission to please. You are. Yes, Lord, you are welcome. Please, God, we need you to have your way. Come on, it's not just enough to welcome him. You got to give him permission. Come on, say you are welcome. Welcome into this place, oh God. Welcome into this broken. You are. Make me whole, God. 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 Now have. Somebody say you're welcome, God. You are welcome here. Yes, you are, Lord. You are welcome here.
We know that he's for us, amen. That's the goodness of God, amen. Hallelujah. Can we continue to sing about his goodness? I said, can we continue to sing about his goodness?
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Hey, your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me.
Your goodness is running after, it's running after me.
Oh, yeah.
Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me.
'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing, oh yeah.
All my life you have been faithful.
All my life you've been faithful.
All my life you have been so, so good.
So good with every breath.
Every breath that I am
Every breath
able,
I'm able.
I will sing
I'm gonna sing
of the goodness of God. I will sing
I'm gonna sing.
of the goodness of God.
Greetings, everybody. God bless you. It's so good to be with you tonight. I'm so glad you're here. And Solomon, you were the first one on tonight. So congratulations. You know what we're going to start doing? And I'm going to announce it now because we didn't do it last week. But from now on, what we're going to do, whoever's the first person on here, because I love people who are hungry, we're going to give you a gift card. First person only. We'll do that. We're going to start next week, Solomon, wisest man in the world, because I had to announce it to everybody else. It wouldn't have been fair. So we'll start that next week. Good to see you guys. You know, I'm really excited about what I'm going to be sharing. God has something in my heart that I believe is going to really bless you. Do me a big favor, would you all, just so I can make sure I'm coming across clear. Give me a thumbs up. Philippi, the moment I saw your name here, I got a word for you right now. This is just what came to me, just dropped in my spirit. You shall see victory. That's all I got for you. You shall see victory. Philippi came. It just popped to the moment I saw you got hands lifted up there. and I saw the words, "You shall see victory." Glory be to God. All right. All right. See the thumbs. Good. Good. All right. Sharon's in the house. Pastor Dee. Pastor Sherry's here. Pastor Anthony. I love it when the pastors are on here. Minister LaShawn is in the house. I love it. Solomon again. Hello. Solomon says, "Okay, I'll take my," I don't know what he means by that. "I'll take my car." Anyway, he's saying something I'm missing. Maya's on. Beautiful. Chris K is on. All right. Let's see. Lena is in the house. Angela, God bless you. Let's see. Who else? Mary's in the house. Hello, Mary. God bless you. Pastor Dan and Corinne's in the house. I love it. Adela, hello there. God bless you. Inez, good to have you on. God bless you, young lady. Great things are happening, Miss Philippi. You shall see victory. So every time I scroll past your name, hi, Michelle. God bless you. All right. As people are coming on, I got a lot of things I want to cover. I'm going to get started, and we'll go back and forth. Jennifer, good to see you. I love when I see our ministry teams, our singers, our band folks. I love that. I don't like not seeing them. I love seeing them. I'm real leery about people who never come to the table to eat. Judas was the only one that stayed away from the teachings. He counted the money, but not the teachings. And we know what happened to him. So good to see you all here tonight. Llewellyn, God bless you. Hello from Texas. I love it. Coraline, good to see you. Glad you're in the house. All right, folks, as we are making our way to get into this lesson, I'm going to share some very important things. Very important things I'm going to be talking tonight. We've had a little issue with the color and all that on here, so it may look a little different from time to time, but hopefully it's coming across good. But I'm going to talk about the 5 inner beliefs that make you supernaturally or spiritually unstoppable. There's 5 inner beliefs I'm going to give you. I'm going to introduce this in just a second. Just waiting for a couple more folks to get on. But I am loving what I'm seeing. June, good to have you. Thank you for all your contributions and help behind the scenes. Carla, I think I might have said hello to you already, but I'll say it again. All right. Now, folks, let me tell you something. There is an incredible move of God going on. I'm starting Sunday. I'm going to be on the second part of an initiative that I believe God's placed in my heart and an assignment for this next season. It's a big one. It's real big. I'm going to stick with it and I'm going to go for it. Some of you I'm going to ask to serve on my initiative group, visionary group, because we're going to attempt the impossible because we serve a God of the impossible. And we're going to attempt to crusade an effort to turn our county into the greatest county in the world, where we see things drop like racism, like crime, like satanic activity. We're just going to go for it. Somebody may say, well, what happens if you don't get it? Well, then give us an A for trying, because we're going to go for it. We're going to hit it hard. And the Lord has given me a game plan on how to do this. Hello, Renee. God bless you. Renee Lopez. We're praying for your family. She's celebrating the homegoing of her husband on this Saturday, actually. And we're praying for you. We're going to be there to support you. And we just want you to know we love you very much. You're an asset to this ministry. We're praying for your family. Now, folks, listen. As we endeavor to move towards this incredible goal of bringing unity, why? Because the enemy is after a generation. He's after a whole generation of kids. And while we're busy playing politics and we're busy playing church and religion, the enemy's sucking the life of God out of a whole generation. We're going to stop that. We're going to let him know his game is not working. It's not going to work. We're going to come back at him hard. And I got a whole message and a game plan with 5 incredible pillars and strategies that we're going to do. And they're going to be easy to follow, but I'm telling you right now, they're going to be life-changing. Now, if you're ready tonight, I want you to type this, I'm ready. When you when you type that, I'm believing you're ready for God to touch you with a level of grace that you have not had in a while. Type, I'm ready. Do that real quick, please. Just type in there, I'm ready. I'm glancing here again. Sandy, God bless you. Good to see you on. Good to see you. Christine, good to see you on. God bless you. Yeah, I'm excited about what's going on. We just had some incredible meetings at the church. The women ministry did an excellent job. They even made budget. You know, I'm happy about that. And you ladies impressed me. You just wait. I told Dr. K for this initiative, I probably shouldn't say it now, but I already know one of the main groups I'm going to work with because you guys are so efficient. I mean, it's unbelievable. Your dedication, your commitment, your level of grace impressed me to no end. I was telling a pastor friend about this earlier when I was on the phone. All right, now listen. Let's get into this. All right, Dana's joined us. Dana, good to have you. Sister Eva Martinez is in the house. God bless you. All right, folks, do me a big favor now. You all said I'm ready. Real quick, I'm going to hesitate maybe 10 seconds. Share this with someone. I want you to send this to your community. Just share it. Tell them if they get on, they're getting ready to get blessed. I'm telling you, I'm going to share some things. It's going to help you enormously. How do I know? Because it helped me. And I know they're going to help you. So let's get ready. Please share this with folks. If you're on YouTube, share it. Push like. If you're on Facebook, share it. And let's get into this. All right. Now, Father, I thank you for the power of your word and every woman and every man listening to me right now live and that will get the recording. I thank you that this grace will fall on them. They'll never be the same. I thank you that you're getting ready to affect households in a very strategic and powerful way in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, I want to say something to all of you because I'm talking about the 5 inner beliefs that make you spiritually unstoppable. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something because in order for this message to be effective, I need to open up. I need to share some things that's in my heart. Part of what's going on in our Sunday when we do this initiative, this effort to crusade, making our city better. I mean, how are we going to touch the world? We can't even touch our cities. We're going to start there in our church in this city. But I have had in my life, I want to tell you guys something. I've had a struggle most of my life. And I know everybody struggles with something. But one of my biggest struggles that I really never talk about, because I don't talk about struggles, but for this teaching I need to. I have struggled probably the most in my entire life with letting go of control. In my businesses, in my life, relationships, when it comes to money, when it comes to love, when it comes to just about anything. Giving up control has been very difficult for me. And so tonight, I want to talk to you all who are perfectionists, or those of you who are overthinkers, or those of you who are overachievers, or those of you who cling to plans and to timelines and ideas and things that you don't want to go wrong. You cling to them, you overthink them. The reason you do that, and I know a little bit about this because of my own life, the real reason we become controlling over things is because deep down, and I know it's taken me a while to understand this about myself, but I know it, is because deep down we're afraid to know what happens if we let go. In other words, we want to control the narrative. We want to control the outcome. And most people want to control the outcome, but people who control things, I mean, massive control. In my younger days, this had me really strong. And I want to offer everybody some refreshing revelation tonight to help you get free. There's something called the law of detachment. And in my book, you'll read about that law when we talk about the laws of heaven. But that's a life-changing law, because the law that I call the law of detachment is actually, you might have heard that before. That detachment is really, it's a way of sort of surrendering power or surrendering your life. And I'm going to be very open with you, because I spent years trying to control absolutely everything in my life. My younger days of ministry, I was really bad at this. And you could say, really, I was a control freak, although I would not say it. And I'm talking to people probably right now that are control freaks, and you don't even know why. I had to get delivered and freed from it, and it was not easy. And the reason I was a control freak is because of how I grew up. Now, I grew up not having a lot of stability. I won't get all into the deep details because I don't want to bore you, and I got a lot of things I want to cover. But my family, many of you know my story. My dad wasn't in the home. He was in prison all my life. My mom raised 6 kids. She's a beautiful woman, loved us, did not lack love at all. But we lacked probably everything else. And I remember moving more than 15 times when I was in school, over 15 different times. We moved more than that, but I remember that amount. And I also remember growing up, there wasn't a lot of stability. The stability was there with my mom. I knew she loved me, but there just wasn't stability. I never knew at any moment when we'd be moving, when I'd go to a new school, a new neighborhood. I never knew those things. Never, ever knew those things. And it was we moved so much, things changed so much. I didn't know it affected me to the point where when I grew up, I started micromanaging every aspect of my life that I could. My business, when I was in sales, I tried to micromanage that. When I would launch a product, I would micromanage that. If I open a business, my early years in church, I was always micromanaging because it was because I was a control freak. But what made me that way is this: growing up. When I became an adult, I wanted some type of stability. I didn't want things to change because they changed so much when I was a kid. And so I wanted to try to keep things the same. And I realized later in life that my control passion and control habits was a result of really wanting things not to change, because things changed so much when I was growing up. And honestly, I thought that if I controlled things, I didn't know like I know today, but I thought if I controlled things, it would keep me safe. It would keep me anchored. And most people who control things, that's why they do it. They want things to stay the way they are. They want things to stay safe. They don't want another curve being thrown at them. And so I'm pretty sure that that's exactly why many of you who control, and why you cling to things. It's not because you're a bad person. You just want to try to control things. And in most cases, most control freaks are trying to keep things better. They're not trying to keep them worse. And in our mind, better is the way we do it, not the way somebody else does it. So being in control makes you believe, it's a false belief, but it makes you believe you're safe. I'm going to say that again. Being in control, or when you have control freak tendencies, it makes you believe that you're safe, but you're not safe. And it's the complete opposite of what happens. What I've learned over the years, I had to get a lot of help on this from experts, and that is control. Actually, when you try to control, it actually creates resistance. Did you hear what I said? The more you try to control any situation or person, it creates resistance. And I'm going to talk more about this in a bit, but I want to share with you something that I've realized, and that is all humans, every one of us, we have this attachment to people and to objects and to things. We all humans, we're attached to people, objects, things, and we're really not attached to the people, object, or things, but we're really attached to the outcome. The control and the attachment is because we want to do our best to control the outcome of a situation. When you have this control tendencies, there's these stories, there's like a movie that starts playing in your mind. And let me give you a good example. It's like, if you're a controller, when you meet a person, say you meet a girl or you meet a guy, and you think, oh, this looks like a potential. This looks like a person that could be a future mate. They could be a husband. They could be a wife. So what happens in your mind when you try, if you want to control that, your mind starts playing these movies. And so you meet the person, you have a connection, there's some chemistry, and your brain automatically starts creating a movie inside of your head of what's going to happen between you and that person, how the future is going to be. This can be this, or how you're going to introduce them to this person, or introduce her. And you have this movie that's playing in your mind, and literally we think it's true because our mind doesn't distinguish between false and truth, or false and real. And so our brain is looking at that thing, and all the brain's trying to do is to create a safe place for us. And we've convinced ourselves that if we can control this, it'll stay safe. When the truth is just the opposite. The more you control it, the more it's not safe. And this is why a lot of people lose people in their life. So why a lot of people mess things up is because they're trying to control things, whether it's their business, whether it's their mate, whether it's their kids, whether it's whatever. When you get to a place to understand and recognize that the moment you stop trying to control, you're going to experience a level of peace that you've never had. The moment you see that, your life will change. Let me tell you how it happened for me. I went through this, and all my adulthood, I understood this, but not like I understand it today. I did talk to therapists before about this in my life. There's a certain period of my life when I went through an intense moments with a therapist who was actually a psychiatrist for high-profile leaders. And he was very, very good, challenged me in a lot of ways. This was actually one of the ways. But what I didn't understand was what was going on in my mind. My mind was trying to protect me from what happened when I was a kid because the stability wasn't there. And so my mind was always trying to get me to control something so it wouldn't change, because I never knew growing up when something would change. I'm going to move, I'm going to do this or whatever. So what happens as a controller, and maybe this, you're not a big controller, but maybe you can identify with this. When you start controlling because you're attaching yourself to the outcome. It's not so much the person, place, or the thing, but it's the outcome. We want to control the narrative of how something happens in the relationship, with the kids, with the business, with the church, with the ministry. And the real truth is attachment equals suffering. I'm going to say that again. Attachment. Real attachment, if you get attached, it equals suffering, not peace. Let me tell you something. Most of the times when you're attached to something, if you're attached to it to the point where you're trying to control it, it's going to bring some type of pain in your life, because you're not allowing the flow of this relationship or whatever it is to happen because of the control of the attachment, because you want to control the narrative, how the outcome happens. And so what I didn't realize for many years is that the control is the opposite of trust. Control is the opposite of trust. When you try to control everything, you're literally telling yourself, I don't trust. I don't trust you, God. I don't trust this person. I don't trust the situation. I don't trust divine timing. I don't trust anything. And the problem, here's the problem, that energy that you're releasing from not trusting, that energy is throwing off the wrong type of energy, and it's bringing back into your life hostility and resentment and resistance to everything that you're trying to control. So then the kids are out of whack, the relationship's out of whack, because the control that you're not being mean, you're just being controlling because you want to direct the narrative because you think your way is the best way. And so you start gripping real tight on relationships and things and possessions and what have we, and that creates resistance. And so what happens when the resistance is there, you start feeling disconnected, you start feeling the anxiety, because if you're a controller, people tend to respond to controllers by just slowly backing away, whether it's emotions, whether it's physical, they just start backing away. And that's what happened with me. And recently, this is where I had to get a new spiritual journey started in my life, which for some of you, maybe tonight will be that. And that is, I went through a period, and some of you know this, I went through a period not too long ago where I went on a sabbatical. And I went on a month sabbatical, and it was so refreshing. I said I want to do it again, but I went on a whole month sabbatical. And the reason is because I had to completely surrender my life back to God. And the reason is because I was clashing between the new me and the old me. So the new me, who had let go of control, found myself starting to pick that back up. And the new me and the old me